Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, good morning. Today I want to explain about function, size, color, shape, and price in laboratory or workshop of electronic engineering. Before that, I want to introduce myself. My name is Titania. I'm from electronic engineering. Multimeter is a tool used to measure current, voltage, and resistance. They are a very useful instrument that can be utilized in a number of fields, the primary users being electricians. The multimeter is a must-have instrument for any electronic hobbies. It can identify the problem just by a quick continuity test. There are pros and cons to both devices. There are two primary types of multimeters. One begins the analog and the other is digital. The primary difference between the two is the display. An analog multimeter uses a needle to show the value, while a digital multimeter will show the result as number on a screen. Overall, digital multimeter are much easier to read and provide more accurate readings. This day, many analog multimeter are a thing of the past, and many professionals choose to use digital multimeters. The size of multimeter is 134 mm multiply 77 mm multiply 40 mm. The color of multimeter like black, yellow, and so on. The shape of multimeter is a square, and the price of analog and digital multimeter is 80,000 rupiah. An oscilloscope is a laboratory instrument commonly used to display and analyze the waveform of electronic signals. In effect, the device draws a graph of the instantaneous signal voltage as a function of the time. A typical oscilloscope can display alternating current AC or pulsating direct current DC. Waveform having a frequency as low as approximately 1 Hz or as high as several megahertz. High an oscilloscope can display signals having frequency up to several hundred gigahertz. The display is broken up into so-called horizontal division and vertical division. Time is displayed from left to right on the horizontal scale. Instantaneous voltage appears on the vertical scale with positive value going upward and negative value going downward. The size of oscilloscope is big. The color of oscilloscope is white. The shape of oscilloscope is rectangular, and the price of the oscilloscope is 2 million rupiah. A soldering station has a temperature control and consists of an electronic power supply, control circuit with provision for user adjustment of temperature and display, and a soldering iron or soldering head with a tip temperature sensor. Soldering is a type of work tool that works to connect a component to electronic equipment. The way solder works is by heating or melting tin with the aim of making it easier to connect components. The size of soldering station is medium. The color of soldering station is black. The shape of soldering station is available in various, and price of the soldering station is 70,000 rupiah. Wire stripper is a portable handle tool used by workers, especially electricians, for removing the protective coating of an electric wire in order to replace or repair the wire. It is also able of stripping the end portion of an electric wire in order to connect them to other wires or to terminal. A wire stripper is often considered an important tool for professional electricians and other related personnel. Wire stripper can be categorized into two types: manual wire stripper and automatic wire stripper. A manual wire stripper is considered the most versatile to use it. The user needs to manually rotate it while applying pressure around the insulation in order to cut or adjust the wire. In the case of an automatic wire stripper, one side is held tight and gently, the other side is cut and removed. An automatic wire stripper can help even a novice cut and strip most wire quickly. However, it only works for certain size range of wires. It could break small wires, and large wire may not fit into its jaw. Wire strippers are available in various shapes and sizes and are usually made of steel. They usually have serrated teeth which comb hand while stripping wires. The handle can be either straight or sharp, and in most cases are covered with rubber coating to provide a secure grip. Wire strippers often have a wire cutters as well. The price of wire stripper is 50,000 rupiah. The power supply works to convert the power from the source into the correct format and voltage. Because a variety of options exist, the specific power supply function depends on whether it needs to regulate energy or convert power. Power supply have essential function found in all models with additional operation added, depending on the device type. Power supply may need to change voltage up or down, convert power to direct current, or regulate power for smoother outcoming voltage. This function will help to choose which supply you need for your electrical need. The size of power supply is big, the color of power supply is white, the shape of power supply is rectangular, and the price of power supply is 500,000 rupiah. A breadboard is used to build and test circuit quickly before finalizing any circuit design. The breadboard has many holes into which circuit components like IC and resistor can be inserted. The size of breadboard is small, the color of breadboard is white, the shape of breadboard is rectangular, and the price of breadboard is 30,000 rupiah. Electric tweezers are an electronic device intended to permanently remove hair. The design incorporates a pair of tweezers at the tip. A button on the side of the handle is used to simulation close the tweezer tips and turn on the high-frequency electrical signal. The electrical signal is intended to cause the connection of the hair to its root, the magnet, and to stop hair growth from the root in a manner similar to electronic. The size of electric tweezer is small, the color of electric tweezer is black and gray, and the shape of electric tweezer are available in various shapes, and the price of the electric tweezer is 20,000 rupiah.